You know your own ranks, so you know where to sit. Sit down from the highest to the lowest of you. I bid you a hearty welcome.
Say welcome to all of our friends for me, sir, for in my heart they are all welcome.
And they respond to you with the heart's well. The table is full on both sides. I will sit here in the middle. Be free and happy. Soon we will toast around the table. There's blood on her face.
Then it must be Banquo's.
I'd rather see his blood splattered on her face than flowing on his veins. Did you finish him off?
My lord, his throat is cut. I did that to him.
You're the best of the all cutthroats, but whoever did the same to Fleance must also be good. If you cut both their throats, then you are absolute best.
Most royal, sir. Fleance has escaped.
Now I'm scared again. But Banquo's been taken care of?
Yes, my good lord. He's lying dead in a ditch with 20 deep gashes in his head, any one of which I would have been enough to kill him.
Thanks for that. The adult snake lies in the ditch. The young snake that escaped will be in time become poisonous and threatening. But for now, he has no fangs. Get out of here. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.
My royal lord, you're not entertaining your guests. If you don't make your guests know they're welcome, they'll feel like they're paying for their meal.
Nice of you to remind me. Here's to our good health.
Why don't you have a seat, my lord?
We would all have the nobility of Scotland gathered under one roof, if only Banquo were here. I hope it turns out that he's late of rudeness and not because something bad has happened to him.
His absence means he's broken his promise, sir. If it pleases you, your highness, why don't you sit with us and grace us with your royal company?
The table's full.
Here's an empty seat, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What's wrong, your highness?
Which one of you did this?
What, my good lord?
Don't shake your bloody head at me.
Gentlemen, stand up. His highness is not well.
Sit down, worthy friends. My husband is often like this, and he has been since he was a child. Please stay seated. This is just a brief fit. In a moment, he'll be well again. If you pay too much attention to him, you'll make him angry, and that will make his convulsions go on longer. Eat your dinner and pay no attention to him. Are you a man?
Yes, a brave one. Who dares to look at something that would frighten the double?
Oh, that's nonsense. This is just another one of the hallucinations you always get when you're afraid. This is like that floating dagger you said was leading you Chow and Duncan. These outbursts of yours don't even look like real fear. They're more like how you'd act if you were a woman telling a scary story by the fireside in front of her grandmother. Shame on you. Why are you making these faces? When the vision passes, you'll see that you're just looking at a stool.
Please, just look over there. Look, look. What do you have to say? What do I care? If you can nod, then you can speak too. If the dead are going to return from their graves, then there's nothing to stop the birds from eating the bodies. So there's no point in burying our people.
What, has your foolishness paralyzed you completely?
As sure as I'm standing here, I saw him.
Nonsense!
It used to be that when you knocked a man's brain out of the world, he would just die, and that would be it. But now they rise from the dead with 20 fatal head wounds and push us off our stools. This haunting business is even stranger than murder.
My worthy lord, your noble friends miss your company.
I forgot about them. Don't be alarmed on my account. My most worthy friends. I have strange disorder which no longer shocks those who know me well. Come, let's drink to a toast. Love and health to you all. Now, I'll sit down. Give me some wine and fill my cup. I drink to the happiness of everyone, to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. I wish he was here. Let's drink to everyone, and to Banquo. Now, everybody drink.
Here, here.
Go! Get out of my sight! Stay in your grave! There's no marrow in your bones, and your blood is cold! You're staring at me with those eyes you no longer have power to see.
Good friends, think of this as nothing more than a strange habit. It's nothing else. Too bad it's spoiling our pleasure tonight.
I am as brave as any other man. Come back to life again. Challenge me to a duel. In some deserted place, if I tremble, then you can call me a little girl. Get out of here, you horrible ghost, you hallucination, get out! I am man again. Pray you sit still. Now, look now, it's gone. I'm a man again. Please remain seated.
You have ruined our good cheer and disrupted the gathering by making a spectacle of yourself.
Can things happen so suddenly without making us so all astonished? You make me feel like I don't know myself. When I see you looking at these terrible things, keeping a straight face while my face has gone white with fear.
What things, my lord?
Please don't speak to him. He's getting worse and worse. Talk makes him crazy. Everybody please leave right now. Don't bother exiting in the order of your rank, but just leave right away.
Good night. I hope the king recovers soon.
A kind good night to all.
You know, lady, there's an old saying, the dead will have their revenge. Gravestones have been known to move and trees to speak, to bring guilty men to justice. How late is it at night?
It's almost morning. You can't tell whether it's day or night.
What do you think about the fact that Macduff refuses to come to me when I command him?
Did you send for him, sir?
I've heard this about indirectly, but I will send for him. Tomorrow, while it's still early, I will go see the witches. They will tell me more because I'm determined to know the worst of what's going to happen. My own safety is the only important thing now. I've walked far into this river of blood, that even if I stop now, it would be as hard to go back up, being as good as it to keep killing people. I'm going to have some schemes in my head that I've been planning into action. I have to do these things before I have a chance to think about them.
I haven't slept.
Yes, let's go to sleep. My strange self-delusions have come from this inexperience. We're still just beginners when it comes to crime.
What's wrong, Aitken? You look angry.
Don't I have a reason to be angry? How dare you give Macbeth riddles and prophecy about his future without telling me? I am your boss and the source of all your power. I am one who secretly decides when evil things happen, but you never called me to join in or to show off my own powers? And what's worse, you've done all this for a man who behaves like a spoiled brat. Angry and hateful. Like all spoiled sons, he chases after what he wants in the river of hell. Macbeth will go there to learn his destiny. You bring your cauldrons, your spells, your charms, and everything else. I'm about to fly away. I'll spend tonight working to make something horrible happen. I have a lot to do before noon, I'll tell you that much. I will trick Macbeth with illusions. He will be fooled into thinking he is greater than fate. He will mock death. And he will be above wisdom, grace, and fear. As you all know, overconfidence is man's greatest enemy. Listen! I am being called. Goodbye.
Come on, let's hurry. She'll be back soon.
What I've already said shows you we think alike, so you can draw your own conclusions. All I'm saying is that strange things have been going on. Macbeth pitied Duncan after Duncan was dead, and Banquo went out walking too late at night. If you like, we can say that Fleance must have killed him, because Fleance fled the scene of crime. Clearly men should not go out walking late. And to who can help thinking how monstrous it was for Malcolm and Donalbain to kill their gracious father? Such a heinous crime. How it saddened Macbeth. I think Macbeth has handled things well. If he had Duncan's sons in prison, which I hope won't happen, they would find out how awful the punishment is for those who kill their fathers, and so would Fleance. But enough of that. I hear that Macduff is out of favor with the king because he speaks his mind too plainly, and because he failed to show up at Macbeth's feast. Can you tell me where he's hiding himself?
Duncan's son Malcolm, who was birthright and throne to Macbeth, has stolen the lives in the English court. There, the saintly King Edward treats Malcolm so well that despite Malcolm's misfortunes, he is not deprived of respect. Macduff went there to ask King Edward for help. He wants Edward to help him form an alliance. Macduff hopes that with their help, and with the help of God above, he may once again put food on our tables and bring our country back to peace. Macbeth has heard this news and he is so angry that he is preparing for war.
Did he tell Macduff to return to Scotland?
He did, but Macduff told the messenger, no way. The messenger scowled and rudely turned his back on Macduff, as if to say, you'll regret the day you give me the answer.
That might well keep Macduff away from Scotland. Some holy angel should go to the court of England and give Macduff a message. He should return quickly to free our country, which is suffering under a tyrant.
I'll send my prayers with him.